Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Wednesday, August 9th. And this is just a summary report for day number 4, I guess we're calling this, of testing this new strategy. And we're just going to quickly go over the trades for the day, what we learned, and summarize everything kind of in a hopefully very short video. Before we do that, I do want to remind everyone 90% sale going on tomorrow night at midnight. That 90% sale will end. So just want to make sure you're aware of that. Obviously, if you want to use the code Nutty80, we'll get you the 90% off. I've had some questions about, being that it's Nutty80. Yes, it will still give you the 90% off. That code will always get you the best discount that Apex is offering. So if you do use that code, I would really appreciate it. And I just say thank you. All right, let's just dive right in. So today was a good day. Again, just following my rules. Just trying to follow my rules, collect enough data, and then we make changes on what we see. I think this is... So yesterday we made a change where we're only trading with the trend. And kind of how I decided on how I'm going to determine the trend. I decided to use this EMA that's color coded. So basically when it's red, we're only looking for shorts. When it is green, we are only looking for longs. So it's that simple. So let's just dive right in and show the results. So we had 7 trades again. Yesterday we had 7 trades. Friday we had 7. Monday we had 9. So again, that's also important information, important data to collect is how many setups we get per day. But yeah, today it was a good day. We started off bad. This trade had a stop loss that was a little bit more than what I like to see, but I have to keep my stop where it's, above that prior resistance or support area. So and then we had multiple trades. So we actually had 1, 2, 3 trades where our initial profit target was hit, but then our runner got stopped out. That is something that I'm tracking. For example, this trade here, just want to pull this up. So I am tracking. If we get stopped out on my runner, then I want to know how much was my runner in profit at one time. Like the biggest profit I was in, I make note of that and I track that. I definitely think the runner is something I want to really track and be mindful of. Does it make sense to do a runner? Should I maybe move my stop to break even when the runner is, maybe 50 ticks in profit or 80 ticks in profit, and then move it to our original take profit or something like that? So just stuff we're tracking. For now, we're just continuing to collect data. Let's go back. I actually wanted to show the other... Hang on, I showed the wrong one. This one here. This one was a little bit unfortunate. But this will happen. But went short right here, had a short trigger right here, and then actually captured... I went short like around the 67s. Actually, I can show it maybe better on... Let me zoom in on the chart here. I'm going to be able to show it a little bit better. Right here is where that happened. So right here was my short entry at the 64s. And I got my profit. My first profit at 30 ticks was hit right here. Then we reversed, and obviously you can, hit my stop loss right here. Basically my stop was above this candle. Those are all stuff where I guess I'm keeping track of and mindful of, but it's easy to say in hindsight, okay, I should have just had my stop a little bit higher and I would have caught this whole move down. I don't know. It's at a certain point, we have to set our stop to our risk to reward. I try to have it in that 30 tick range. Maybe we need to play with that a little bit, but again, just stuff I'm tracking and we have to collect the data, and then we can make decisions based off of the data we collect. Then going back to, I do want to show this one trade as well. So this trade here was a nice trade. You can see this trade here. It's actually crazy. I had two trades that were the exact same dollar amount profit, $964.08. I mean, it was just a coincidence because my take profit on my runner can fluctuate quite a bit. But I do want to show this just as actually I need to show this on my screen here. So right here was my entry for a short. Obviously, we're in a red downtrend. We're downtrends. So we're only looking for shorts. And we're taking basically the trigger happens in this zone area. And then, anyway, we got our first profit target here. And that was great. But then, usually on my runner, my rules are to take my runner profit is the next area of support resistance. So should have been right here on the 167s. And I decided to make it the even 200s. I figured we'd see some resistance here at the 200s. So kind of made an overruling decision to take my profit at the 200s, even though there wasn't a support and resistance zone there. So there, I didn't technically follow the rules on that one, and it did cost me. We would have hit that profit target here at the 167s had I just left it there. So a little bit disappointed on that. I mean, I understand my reasoning, and I've thought about putting my zones at the even numbers just by default. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Other than that, we had one more loss right here. This loss was kind of on the cusp of this afternoon when we started downtrending again. We were right on that kind of level where we weren't technically right here. We weren't in a downtrend again. But by the next, a couple bars later, that indicator turned red and I was only looking for shorts. So again, just following my entries, following my rules, and that's all we can do. But I definitely see where, once we're kind of in a choppy area, this could definitely cause some issues, something to monitor, something to keep track of. But we finally, I guess we had our first green day, which is great. I am continuing to backtest ES. We didn't miss any trades today because of the price moving too fast, but it was close a couple times. NQ can just move really crazy at times, so I'm definitely still wanting to test this and do this live on ES as well. I'm hoping tonight I can backtest a little bit more and kind of get the parameters for ES set up so we can test it on ES. But for now, we're going to keep going on NQ. So that's it. That's all we got for today. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate every one of you. And I'll be streaming tomorrow morning a little bit earlier, probably 8:15 to stream we got some important numbers coming out at 8:30. So I'll be streaming around 8:15. So hope to see you then. Take care and God bless.